Alright, so this is a Costco sale item review. It's not currently on sale, but I figured since I reviewed the other Annie's macaronis, we're gonna try this. We've had this box of macaroni for a long time, and it's actually expired by about a month, so we'll see. But usually macaroni will store for quite a long time and be okay, and we haven't even opened the box, so we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to compare it to the Annie's macaroni. And here you can see, or the one that I tried earlier, so I'll kind of just talk about it. And then my friends and family that are here, they know it's expired too, so don't worry, I'm not unknowingly feeding them expired food. But yeah, okay, here you can see nutrition facts. Okay, you can read all of that on your own. And for allergy information, it has wheat and milk. Okay, every so often they change the packaging and other things like that, so it might look different. Here you show the classic prep. 6 cups of water, so you boil 6 cups of water, 4 tablespoons of margarine or butter, and a 1/4 cup of milk. Alright, boil the water in a medium saucepan, stir in the macaroni, cook 7 to 8 minutes or until tender, stirring occasionally, drain, don't rinse, and then add margarine, butter, milk, and cheese sauce and mix well. I don't know if I should do it the way the other one did, where you leave the stuff outside the pan and then you melt the butter and then pour in all the other stuff separately. I'll try it that way just so it's kind of more equal to the other thing, and it makes it a little bit easier to stir in all these stuff. Alright, anyways, let's cut this open. Okay, I'm guessing most people that watch this probably have already tried Kraft macaroni and cheese, but yeah. Alright, let's pop that open. So if you're curious and you wanted to compare it to the other macaroni, so you got all these boxes of macaroni just like that, we're just going to look at one. I might have to cook like 2 or 3 of them, so I'll take 3 out, but I'll just show for the video. I'll just be showing one. Here you can see what the box looks like. All right. Okay. I'm gonna tell you now. When I tried the Annie's macaroni, I actually preferred the original Kraft, but of course everyone's tastes differ. It could also be just because nostalgia. You know, you like those things you've had in your childhood or whatever. So, flavor-wise, yeah, a lot of stuff that people like to eat is tied to like memories and things like that. So keep that in mind. Flavor isn't always applicable to everyone. It'll be a different taste. Everyone has different tastes. So yeah, alright, and there you go. So we're going to open it up. It has the same kind of thing as the Annie's one. You push that in and then you can rip it up. And here they have the cooking instructions and everything. Okay, I'm going to get a pot of boiling water going. Alright, water's about boiling. One thing I did notice, this macaroni uses twice the amount of butter as the Annie's. So, you actually get a box here. If you saw my Annie's macaroni video, you can see here. Alright, we're going to use the same type of milk. Here you can see this one also 1/4 cup milk, but only uses 2 tablespoons of butter versus, oh actually it even says salted butter there, alright, versus this we're going to be using 4 tablespoons. So I'm kind of wondering if I should use half the amount of butter to make it more comparable, because the butter does change it a bit. And well, this has a little bit more pasta, 7.25 ounces versus this 6 ounces. Anyways, let's go ahead and try and see. Alright, so we're going to open this up. Same thing, you just punch a hole through here. And these things always suck. As you can see, it's really tough to punch a hole through there. So this one, it's harder to punch the hole through the side than the Annie's one. Alright, once we've torn the lid off, we're going to take this packet of cheese stuff out. We're going to dump that in. Okay, we'll stir it around a bit. And then we'll let the boiling water do the rest. So we kind of just want to get all the pasta all broken up. I don't remember if I showed this. If I didn't, here you go. Oh yeah, I did. Alright, so you can read that on your own later. Anyways, we're just going to stir this up to make sure that the noodles kind of break up and aren't getting stuck together. And then after that, because the water boils so hard, I can actually just let the boiling water keep it flowing and stirring around. So you can see all the noodles are kind of just mixing themselves around. I'm gonna lower this to about halfway, so it's now 5 instead of 10, and we'll just let that boil. So, oops, I forgot to set the timer. So, how long do we need this for? 7 minutes. Okay, so we'll set 7 to 8 minutes. I'll put 7 minutes because I did take time stirring it around and stuff. And we'll see you guys. All right, still boiling. I did take the lid off because it boiled over. Cleaned it up a bit. But yeah, it's still boiling. You can see how much time left. Is that 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes left. Okay, so we'll let that sit, and it's cooking at power level 5. That's why I wasn't sure if it was 5 minutes or the power level. But yeah, we'll let it keep cooking, and we'll drain it out and see you guys when it's ready. Alright, so just finished boiling. Let's go ahead and take that, and let's pour that to drain it out. Okay, we're going to use the method of the Annie's one, where we're going to put the butter into the warm pan. Okay, the only thing with this is it's using double the amount of butter, so we'll see how this goes. Let's try and melt this butter up. So I'm just going to keep stirring it around here and try and melt it up, and then yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. It's probably not going to melt enough, so we're probably going to have to just dump the pasta on top of it, and then we'll go from there. But we'll see. We'll leave it in there, and yeah, see you guys in a bit. So the butter, for the most part, is melted. There's still a tiny bit left, but I'm sure it will melt real soon. We're going to pour in the milk here and stir that together. Okay, also 1/4 cup, just like the Annie's. The butter is like a lot more butter in this one. Okay, stirred up pretty well. Let's go ahead now and add in the cheese powder. Okay. Alright, we're just going to sprinkle it all in there to help prevent it from clumping. Alright, and then we're just going to stir this up. Okay, so we're doing this the way they did on the Annie's one, and we'll see how it comes out. Because normally I just dump everything into the actual pasta right away, but we're going to do it this way and see if we can get more of these clumps out and everything. Okay. Stir it all up. Let me turn the flash on, see if it helps. There you go. Get that clump out. Okay, so we're going to try and get the bigger clumps out. And then we're just going to pour the pasta in. I think we got most of it smushed together. Alright, let's go ahead and dump the pasta in. You don't need to get it 100% lump free. If you want, you can probably use a blender if you really, really want it lump free. Or a hand mixer. Alright, let's get the pasta poured in and see what we got. Okay, pasta here. Let's pour it all in. Also, macaroni goes really well. You can add like meats into it, like some ham or spam or whatever you like. Usually I cut up like some ham or something and it tastes good, but we're going to eat it as is just for the taste comparison. Okay, there we go. And let's stir this up. Alright. Okay, just like this. All mixed together. Okay, maybe I should make another one with half the amount of butter so it's the same recipe as the Annie's one. Though again, there is more pasta in here, so I'd probably have to still put a little bit more than 2 tablespoons if I copied that. Alright. Okay, it's all mixed together really well, and let's give this a taste. Yeah, I prefer this kind more. Okay, I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. Let other people try and see what they think. And I'm going to cook another 2 servings for them to eat. Alright, that's it. I'll be back when other people try it. Water's boiling. Let's go ahead and do another pouch of macaroni here. Yeah, the preparations for opening this thing, it's not too good. It's really hard to punch through that to rip the lid off. So that's one thing better about the Annie's. Alright, so we're going to cook this again. Same thing for about 7 minutes. We'll stir it up, wait till it boils, and then we'll start the timer. Alright, I think I put too much water this time because I didn't measure it. But usually the water is not that important because it's just going to be boiled and dumped out. If you're wondering why it's cloudy, it's because I just used the pan that already had the cheese and stuff in it. I did rinse it one time, but not completely. Okay. Alright, so we're going to let this sit for 7 minutes. This time, we ran out of the low-fat milk, so we're going to be using, I think it's whole milk, but it's not that much milk, 1/4 cup. And then we're going to be using just 2 tablespoons of butter instead of the 4 that we did earlier. So, yeah, we'll see you guys when this is done boiling, and yep. Alright, so this just finished. Let's go ahead and drain this out again. And of course, just like I said, we're going to be using less butter this time, but we ran out of the low-fat milk, so we're going to be using the regular milk. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Okay, so let's dump in the butter here. I think that's about 2 tablespoons. I didn't cut it because that's all the butter that was left on this block, but it looked like about 2 tablespoons, so just get that in there and melt that up. Okay, then we're going to add the milk in, and just like before, okay? So we'll let this melt and see you guys in a bit. Alright, so it's pretty much melted. We're going to add in the the milk, and stir that up. Alright. And then let's add in the cheese. Again, just like the other one, we're just going to sprinkle it in there to try and keep it from getting too lumpy. Alright, there we go. And stir it up. Break up the big chunks. Okay, just like that. Okay, then we're just going to keep stirring this to smoothen it out, and then we'll add the pasta, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're going to try the less butter method, so it's more similar to the Annie's. Again, I did end up having to use whole milk this time, so I don't know how much that will affect it, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and pour all this pasta in. Okay. We'll compare. So far, my brother said that this kind is better. It could be just because it has more butter, but let's see. Alright, let's stir this all in. You can see it's a little bit more dry this time because there's less butter. Okay. And then we'll see how it tastes. Let me see if I'll even be able to tell a difference or not. This one's warmer now, so I can't really do a side-by-side comparison, but okay. Alright, let's give this a taste. I'll give a taste of the other one that we made earlier. Let's try this again. It's more liquidy now. This one dried up a bit. I like the macaroni actually when it's more dried up like this. Taste wise, not much different. So yeah, I prefer Kraft macaroni over the Annie's organic kind. But I guess if you're trying to go organic and all that, then go with the Annie's. But flavor wise, I prefer this. And it could again just be because of nostalgia. Everyone's tastes differ, so feel free to give both a try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Maybe I'll be still here with some other family members and friends, their opinions on it. Alright, see you guys later. Okay, so my other friend tried this, and she said she prefers this one because the cheese isn't as strong. The Annie's one last time, the cheese flavor is much stronger. And that's most likely because it's like aged cheddar, not... So I don't think this is like an aged cheese. It's just a regular whatever cheese. I don't know. It's powdered cheese. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.